Hi guys, I'm a Forester here and I just finished up week 5 of telecommuting from home. Now last week I covered my top 5 cons about working from home. I'm going to follow that up with my top 5 reasons in favor of telecommuting. Plus I'm going to throw in a random rant along the way. Let's get started. Reason number 1 is pretty obvious, but if I wasn't telecommuting, I wouldn't be getting paid. Now that's a huge reason for liking working at home. I made the case before we were sent home that foresters could work safely in the woods, but the mood at that time was that drastic times called for drastic actions. Now, I'm glad to say that people are coming around to my way of thinking now. I actually worked 2 days in the field this past week. Reason number 2, I've been saving all kinds of money on gasoline. I own 3 vehicles and among them I've only bought 1 tank of gas in 5 weeks. And believe it or not, I paid a total of 88 cents per gallon for that at Kroger. I only drive to the post office daily and to the grocery store once per week. We've been attending church and Sunday school online, so we're just not burning that much gas. The tank of gas I purchased was to drive up to Morganton, North Carolina to mow my mother's lawn. Now, I've done this for years with no help, even from family who lives in Morganton, and hence my Mini-Rant. I help my mother out for one reason only, and that's because I love her. I really want to make a video about my mother at some point, but for now I'll just say that I do what I can to help her because of everything she's done for her family. When I drive to Morganton every 2 weeks to mow her grass, it also gives me the opportunity to see her and to feed her a meal or two. Wanda can fix her hair and we can tell that she likes that. We do what we can for her because we love her. But if I didn't help out my mother, I'd feel negative consequences, not only from family, but mentally, spiritually, and physically. Common sense says that children should repay their parents by caring for them in their old age as much as they're able, and I realize that not all people are able to do that. But it's more than common sense. It's very clearly stated in the Bible. Now, some people love to quote or misquote scriptures from the Bible that support their own beliefs. I'm not going to do that. Some of you might not even be interested. But if you are interested, read 1 Timothy 5 verses 4 and 8. It's not complicated, and I'd say it's timeless advice. Into Mini-Rant. Okay, the third reason in favor of telecommuting. Now, because I'm not driving to work and back, I have theoretically at least an extra 30 to 40 minutes per day to do something else. I located where we live now because it's very convenient to my job. 30 years ago, it only took me 10 minutes to drive to work. And now with much more traffic, it's like 15 to 20 minutes each way. So what am I doing with that extra half an hour each day? Well, it probably gets spread among walking for exercise, random chores around the house, and my hobbies. Now, reason number 4, one of the biggest positives about working from home is that I can dress comfortably. What I'm wearing right now was my uniform this past week. In fact, I was wearing the exact same shirt in my last video if you want to check that out. I've never been guilty of wearing my bathrobe all day, but I will wear shorts, a t-shirt, and slippers. Now, reason number 5 is about software that probably you've all heard about. Zoom. It's been a big surprise to a lot of people who are telecommuting. It's very user-friendly and it has become extremely popular, not just at work, but for church and even to talk with my daughter and granddaughter in China. The backgrounds that I used from our trip to Costa Rica in January or my trip to New Orleans in March were really interesting to Brooke. Zoom has gotten some bad press lately about hackers breaking into private meetings, but if they want to join our Sunday school class, they're welcome. Now, I gave a bonus con in the last video, so I'm going to give a bonus pro in this video, and that's more time with my toys. When I'm at home, I can carry my Walther PPQ in the morning, and it's loaded, so I'm not going to play with it too much, and I can carry my Ruger SR1911 in the afternoon. I can have 2 or 3 of my favorite knives, like this Hinderer XM18, to play with or to fondle during a webinar. And best of all, I have my entire pen collection right in front of me to rotate through however I wish. So there are plenty of reasons to appreciate working from home. But my bottom line is still that I can't wait for things to return to normal. Y'all take care.